Hello everyone, this is Community Feedback on Lagos Television. Thank you so much for joining us on the program today. My name is Kikelomo Oduyebo, your host. We're on the streets of Lagos today to find out from the residents what impressed them about the activities of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the year 2021. And of course, what will be their expectation from the present administration so that life will be meaningful for the residents. Stay with us for the details.
2021, Lagos State government impressed me in road fixing. I must commend the government for that. We just go, we travel on the road, it is bumpy, and when we are coming back, or maybe they do it during the night, we just see that the road is at least smooth enough. This year, I will want the government to continue to fix the road, but especially I will want the government to look at education.
Like last year, he gave houses to less privileges, widows, even any emergency like Magodo emergency, he quickly attends to that. He helped the residents over there, and we are very impressed in his quick attempt to event whatever happens in Lagos. So we really appreciate him. He's a good governor. We want him. So this year we expect him, road. He promised when he commissioning Ikorodu Ibeshe Estate, he promised he will help us to do the road. We really want more of that.
The approach of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu towards the COVID-19, I can say I'm really impressed about it. Because I can remember vividly, I came from Ibadan down to Lagos. And I see the way other states, they handle, like two states like that, the way they handle their cases. It wasn't the way the governor approached the COVID-19 cases. Creating awareness about it wasn't the way other states create awareness about it. The way he told us that we should be using our nose masks and all that. 2022, I think we urge the governor to look into unemployment.
When we resumed after the pandemic, there was hand sanitizer, there was the door. They gave us a lot of things so that they make sure our compound was clean. There was people guiding us to wash our hands. So I want our governor to give us a new chair, a new laboratory equipment.
I live in the Ikorodu area, and I could see that many inner roads in Ikorodu, since his assumption in 2019, have been well rehabilitated, particularly the Ijede Road that used to be a very death trap and menace for the residents of that area, and so many other roads around that place. And also in the area of health sector, one can see what the governor has done in the last in a couple of years that he has come on board. Well, I want the governor to work on the issue of transportation. The governor has done a lot, like I've said, on road infrastructure, but there are things that I think the governor needs to work on. Mostly, there needs to be a rejig of operation of LASMA officers.
Orientation camp last year, December, and it was actually my first time in Lagos. Though it's a very, very busy place, unlike Edo State. And I actually like it. I'm already loving Lagos because a lot of work opportunities are here. And I actually want the state government to improve more on the security in Lagos.
What intrigued me about Lagos State has been a home of fun. It has been a home of hustling and bustling, and it makes you not relax when you see other people working. So the spirit alone to achieve your dream in Lagos is very high. So that's one major thing I think I like most about Lagos State. And what the government did last year that I actually liked, so many things. More particularly is Ikorodu Road, and I expect more from them this year.
Honorable Commissioner of Information and Strategy in Lagos State, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, spoke with Community Feedback crew on how Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu intends to meet the expectations of Lagosians in year 2022.
Look at the collapsed building, for example. It was a very low point for us as human beings. It was a very big calamity that we never expected. And like I said, COVID-19 too, but the way we came out of all these situations and, seeing things in a positive manner, in a better way, I think is remarkable. Look at transportation, for example. People talk about slow traffic, congestion all over the place. But I think it's no longer as terrible as people made us to believe. You look at the junction improvement programs on Lekki, the roundabouts 1 and 2 that was changed. Look at Allen Avenue down here. No longer see traffic there. Look at Maryland. You drive smoothly. You just cruise through. Look at all those places that we have done the junction improvement programs. But apart from that, look at housing. Housing is something that is so remarkable that we have been able to do. If we are talking about brick and mortar, housing estates in Ikondo, in Etiosa, in Ipeshe, in Igbogbo, in Surulere here, and Badagry. So, I mean, thousands of housing units being added into the stock that we have in Lagos. So all of the things that we have done in housing, they've been so remarkable. Look at education, apart from EcoSL, that is teaching teachers how to become better teachers and then giving them handheld devices for them to be able to do their jobs very well so that they can have the same lesson notes across the board. Look at what we have done in the waterways too. Now you have about 21 ferries plying various routes in Lagos, unlike before when you had just 7 by the time Mr. Sanwo-Olu came in as the governor. So for us, more Lagosians are using the waterways now. It makes us happy. Then by the end of this year or first quarter of next year, the blue line that will be running from Marina to Okokomaiko will be on. The red line that will be running from Oyingbo up to Agbado will be on. So if you look at all of these things, we are very happy. We are very confident that that greater Lagos we are talking about, we will get there.
Let's now join our correspondents, Bukola Bakari and KG Oye, who put together this package to tell us about some developmental projects that have been completed while others are still ongoing. Enjoy it.
The year 2021 has come and gone, and the Lagos State government has delivered on the team's agenda development plan of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. Lagos communities witnessed massive refurbishment in terms of infrastructural projects in virtually every sector that includes health, housing, transportation, education, the environment, among others. These welcome developments have again placed Lagos State on a high pedestal, thereby making citizens aloof for more initiatives that would aid further developments in the year 2022. In the transportation sector, the 1.4-kilometer dual-carriage flyover bridge in Agege Pensinima was inaugurated in the year 2021 by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu as part of efforts by the state government to ease off traffic situation on that axis. The project recrosses Oba Ogunji Road, Pensinima area, and over the railway terminating at the Agumbiade Street of the Agege community. In the same vein, work is steadily advancing on the blue and red rail projects under the Lagos Rail Mass Transit, thus providing an intermodal transportation network. While the blue rail will run through Okokomaiko, Orile Igomo, Maito, National Theatre, terminating at Marina. The rail project, which will also terminate at Marina, will run from Alagbado, Ikeja, Agege, Yaba, Mushin, among other corridors. By the fourth quarter of 2022, passenger operation will begin on the Lagos Rail Mass Transit.
We are slated for completion, actually not for completion, but for operation last quarter of 2022.
The upgrading of some major roads within the Ikeja GRA, namely Oduduwa Crescent, Oduduwa Way, Obadosumu, and Shobo Aribiodun streets, are worthy of note to boost economic activities within the city's capital.
I think that we're beginning to get all of those critical channels fixed.
Ikeja is the capital of Lagos. Lagos is a commercial capital of Nigeria. So we are really proud that all these developments coming to Ikeja axis is going to help the economy of the state. We are talking about our high GR, we need to increase it. So we can see all these things that with the good vision of the governor that is bringing a lot of more development and more business opportunities to Ikeja particularly.
Similarly, the phase 1 of the 6-kilometer reconstruction of Ijede-Uelepe-Itamaga Road in Ikorodu was also handed over to the public last year. The rehabilitation work on the second phase of the project, which measures 5.9 kilometers from Ewu-Elepe to Beribe, is expected to be delivered soon.
We are opening Lagos in the north, in the east of Lagos, in the west of Lagos, in the south of Lagos for economic activities.
In the health sector, the state government constructed a 110-bed maternal and child centers MCC in 5 divisions of the state: Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos, Eko, Epe, and the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUT, to reduce the high rate of maternal and child morbidity and mortality in Lagos State, as well as to ensure that Lagosians have access to qualitative health care.
The Lagos State government had been engaged in systematic recruitment of obstetricians and gynecologists, consultants, as well as medical officers and nursing officers to man those maternal and child care centers. I know that they are all well equipped, and I know that a lot of good work is going on there.
It's okay because it's a government hospital. That's why I choose to come here, because they are specialized in what they do.
To curb the spread of COVID-19 pandemic in the state, the massive campaign to vaccinate 4 million residents was flagged off in 2021 by Sanwo-Olu. The state's mass vaccination campaign is in collaboration with the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency and all the development partners. Over 20% of the targeted 4 million have been vaccinated as of January 5, 2022.
We want to encourage people to go out there and get vaccinated.
The determination and commitment to give access to quality, habitable, and affordable homes to Lagosians made the administration of Governor Sanwo-Olu to inaugurate 14 housing schemes in Igodo, Lekki, Badagry, Igbogbo, Epe, and other areas across the state.
What we're about is to ensure that whilst we create that environment for our people to be homeowners, because it's one of the real essence of where we're living. Everybody wants a place to put his head at the end of the day.
As Lagosians look forward to considerably more initiatives from the state government to better the lives of Lagosians in 2022, the governor has assured that no one or community will be left behind in achieving a greater Lagos that works for all.
That's our program today. Thank you so very much for sharing part of your day with us on the program. Stay safe and see you next time.